Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome on here and back for another one of another episode that we are going down to the finals of the final five. People left to go, and the only question that can be is who will win this one? And who is going home all the way down to lose day? And once again, me and Chef will be heading to the middle of nowhere in Alberta. Which, of course, we're going to be continuing on with the finale of the season, which will make things very interesting. And yes, this time things will be heating me very much, or be heating up, or should I say, very much up. Meant to say that one, but whatever. And hope you might as well enjoy this one. And as we are about to be near the end of the season, and we will be revealing the winner soon once the final four will happen once more. And it's been said and done. And however, this on the other hand, it will be definitely time to see who might be the winner of the finale of season 3 of Total Drama World Tour Simulator. And yes, many people have gone pretty far to win this season. Well, I'm like very surprised to see who might that be, or be revealed to see who might become to be the final four. Now, as in the same guess and the same goes, is that whoever leaves will be eliminated in the very end to reveal the final four on the winning spots. So, as in for right now, we will see who truly gets to win and deserves the cash and deserves the money on the other hand, and it's time for some more of Total Drama World Tour Simulator. Enjoy the show, everyone. And without that being said, it is time we are going to get started in the finale of the finale of the final five before the final four can proceed. Anyway, Chris McLean speaking, and let's begin the season. Or should I say, begin the season at the end of the finale. Let's do this. Let's go. Alright, so anyways, meanwhile with our final five people left to go. So anyways, once that being said, let's continue right along in the final five. And meanwhile with is Duncan and Sally were in first class. And meanwhile that they were in first class is to be saying is that Duncan and Sally in first class. And as in for Sally, she was pretty much reminding Duncan that it was a pretty much interesting way that they weren't eliminated in the non-elimination elimination round or challenge, which was clearly by me, of course. You got that right, Sally. And now here is this question: is how are we going to vote off Alejandro? I can have my match against Josh in the final four. If we get rid of Alejandro, and we'll try anyway, since it won't be another elimination round again. Because Chris won't have that up here again, to be honest. And then as in for Sally, she was pretty much agreeing with Duncan that he was pretty much right to pretty much to send Alejandro or Josh away in the finals. Which, of course, that Sally is agreeing for once to pretty much say that he can square up against Josh in the finals to finally get a good old settlement match. Yeah, Josh is going to get some beating of his life after Alejandro is voted off till then. Anyway, as in for what was going on, is that Sally was asking Duncan a very interesting question. Is that she was saying was how are Courtney and Duncan doing? And then she doesn't blame Duncan. And then for what Duncan was saying, by the way, well, it's been a long time since Gwen lately, and would talk with her soon. And as in for Courtney, I think she's doing okay. And as in for what Duncan was saying, that he was pretty much saying it to Sally. And as in for Sally, she was pretty much saying was good for him. And meanwhile, with Josh and Alejandro and Goth Listed Girl being in the back of the plane. Anyway, so looks like once again that Josh was talking to Alejandro by thinking about behind the scenes to vote off Duncan, which makes things a little bit more tempting and a little bit more different at this one, of course. And then once again, Alejandro was actually thinking the idea of saying what he was going to say. But until then, looks like they were making an agreement by saying is however that's going to count. But Goblista Girl did not like the idea, and she was trying to say is like, you both may get the best laugh around here, but this is not over until it's over, guys. And I'm like, whoa, guess that's interesting. Well, guess Goblista Girl was the only girl who probably was convincing that. Yikes. Nice one. And as in for Josh, oh, he actually said the same thing to agree right there. But this time it was in a reverse Uno. That Josh was actually overthrowing Goblista Girl off the play. And as in for him, he walked away while pretty much Goblista Girl had a bit of a time to pretty much convince Alejandro to say, he's like, do you really trust him? Was like, dang, guess that is interesting. But of course, Alejandro was thinking a little bit about that a little bit before he could before he can outtrack Josh, by the way, and pretty much not be in his alliance. So, anyways, here we go. And as enough for right now, let's just begin all the way down from here. Of course, it's going to be from Alberta, which we're going to start right now. We are now in Drumheller for the final 5 people to go. And today, we just want to let you know, guys, is that how good is that? Here, what this challenge will be about is that while we're in Drumheller, Alberta, and yet it has the wickedest collection, or should I say the wickedest collection of dinosaur bones on the planet, known to man on the world, in front of you, and lots dino bones on the ground. So again, get whatever bones you can find to make your very own very sized dinos. And you'll have 2 minutes to get started to shuffle through the plane's cargo hold. So anyways, go! Meanwhile, after the first challenge was over. So, after the first challenge was over, the winner goes to is Sally. That's right, Sally wins first place. Duncan came in second place. And Josh is in third place. And Gothlistic Girl's in fourth place. And then finally, this looks like once again that Josh apparently was in last place. Yep, was definitely in last place. Once again in 5th place. So, that's pretty much what was happening right back in 5th place. So, as of for right now, who is going to win? And who is going to send somebody home? Will it be a guy or will it be a girl? Which will be leading 2 interesting convenient questions. So, as of right now, looks like the one who's winning on the scoreboard is Sally to stay up on the game, while Duncan and Josh are trying to stay neck to neck. Well, of course, that they're not trying to get eliminated as they can, but Gothlistic Girl and Alejandro were having literally have a tough spot near coming back to the places. But anyway, find out and tell after this of the break. Here on Total Drama World Tour Simulator.